Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, today, I would like to give some tips and tricks on how to personalize your collection and your, I guess, manga room, so to say. But before I start this video, if you're all interested in more manga content like this, be sure to go down, hit that subscribe button. Also, join the Discord, link is in the description. Also, according to YouTube, only 28% of you guys who watch these videos are subscribed. So, even if you think you are, just scroll down and make sure you are. Like I said, if you like more videos like this, then be sure to go down, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy the video. The reception on the new room has been amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. Seeing you guys as happy as I am with how this room came out is chef's kiss. I love you guys for that. But yeah, today, if you feel like I've definitely felt like this, that your manga collection doesn't say anything really about you and your personality and stuff like that, it might seem very basic to you, and you might want to personalize it and make it something that you will identify as your own. So there's all these, like for example, all these shonen people have every single shonen manga, but that doesn't, like, there's nothing in there that screams them, you know what I'm saying? So today I'm going to talk about some ways to personalize your collection, some pretty blatantly obvious tips, but tips nonetheless. So the first tip I would like to talk about is one word, and that is explore. Yes, explore manga and genres. I know a lot of people start off with shonen, which is something I absolutely started with. There's nothing wrong with starting with a certain genre, like shonen, My Hero, One Punch Man, stuff like that. But once you get into the year or two of manga collecting, you should definitely start exploring different genres. Genres you really wouldn't think you would like, but there are some real hidden gems out there that maybe you're not giving the light of day to. You just need to explore. Like, for example, I was pretty much just a shonen tard. I had every really popular shonen: Dr. Stone, My Hero, One Punch Man, Chainsaw Man, blah 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 blah. But then I started to explore and found actually my favorite genre of all time isn't shonen. I actually been know this for a couple, like almost as long as I've been watching anime, but it is slice of life. I love the very relaxing and chill comedic vibe. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is one example of that. It's a very nice, funny, relaxing comedy that a lot of people don't know of because they think, oh, it's boring, haha, grocery shopping arc. You just need to explore. Just do things that you don't think you would do. Step out of your comfort zone when it comes to manga. You see a first volume, you look at the cover, it's like, oh, this looks interesting, bite the bullet and buy. Sometimes it flops, and sometimes it can become your number one. There are things that you don't know are out there that could just be your number one, that could just immediately take that number one spot the second you finish that first volume. I know that was definitely when I read Blue Lock. I never thought I would enjoy a sports manga because I'm not really a sports guy, but the second I read Blue Lock, I realized this shit has me hooked and everything about it is literally perfect to me. And then even in certain categories like shonen, go for the really inconspicuous or the really down low manga, stuff that you really wouldn't think people would enjoy, and then maybe you might popularize them on a manga tube channel, whatever, your Instagram, Twitter, you know, and it might get the hype it deserves. You definitely need to explore and see some new things instead of being stuck in your little box. You need to kind of peek out of that box and kind of just pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, the easiest way to personalize your collection is to buy figures. Now, as you can tell, I have a lot of figures here, and I don't think a lot of people have these figures, at least that I know of. You know, every figure is different, and you buy the ones that you love from certain series. Like, for example, I have more One Piece figures than I ever had, like, over the past 2 weeks. I went from 0 to 5 One Piece figures. You really need to, you know, explore, buy a nice figure. They don't have to be expensive figures. Like, most of these figures were like $50, $60. That wasn't that bad. It wasn't that expensive. You don't need to buy $400 or $500 figures. You really don't need to do that. You really don't need to do that. My one tip, don't buy Nendroids. I don't like Nendroids whatsoever. For the price of 100 Canadian dollars, you can get a much cleaner and more detailed figure that pops on the shelf instead of just a little thing of fucking plastic. I understand supply and demand. There's not much supply and the demand is pretty high, so they cost more. I understand that, but for what you're getting, I don't necessarily think it's worth it. But what I do think is worth it, pop-up parades. Buy pop-up parades. Those are the best bang for your buck figures you will ever find. The quality is top notch and the price is affordable. For example, I have this Osamu Dazai pop-up figure, pop-up parade figure. Now, you must think it's kind of small and it doesn't look all that detailed, but it is detailed to shit, and this was only 50 or 60 bucks. They are the best bang for your buck for the price. Even for one Android, you can buy 1 or 2 pop-up parades, and they are so much better and higher quality, and they're even from the same company, Good Smile Company. It's just bewilders me that people will buy Androids but not actual figures. You can get so much more, as I said, bang for your buck if you look and you browse, you know, look on Amazon, Google, just One Piece figures, or I know there's a laid back camp, 2 laid back camp Androids that are out that I really want. I haven't got my hands on them yet, that I am personally interested in, that are a lot cheaper than their Nendroids and their Figmas. Well, okay, the Figmas are really nice, but the one I saw, the premium one, is like 220 Canadian dollars. So I don't know. But yeah, just buy some figures. Don't you look over, it's like, oh, manga. You want something to personalize, and you know, when someone walks into your room, oh, you must love One Piece. Okay, so I'm gonna distinguish One Piece as something Plasm loves. So they're gonna see One Piece and they're gonna think of me. Or when they see my getting big JoJo collection, and they're gonna be like, okay, I know Mac loves JoJo, so every time I see JoJo's, I'm gonna think of him. So that's Mac's series, or Plasm's series, yada yada yada. It will really help you put yourself out there and really show that I am me and those guys are other people. I am my own person and my collection is something completely different. Now, another thing I'd like to talk about are posters. Now, a lot of people are asking, hey, Plasm, where do you get your posters? Yada yada, because I have 3 JoJo posters and I got a brand new one that'll show in my haul, which is hopefully the next video, so keep an eye out. How do you get your posters and how much do they cost? Are they expensive? They look really expensive, and they're not expensive. So, at least here in Canada, I don't know about the US, Costco has a printing website to where you can put in images and print them. Obviously, the prints need to be really high quality for them to be big enough. So for my 3 posters that I have, they are 24 by 36. Now, each poster costs about 18 Canadian dollars plus $10 shipping, so about 30 bucks with tax and everything like that. And then the frames are from Michael's, which is a art supply store where I live, and they sell the frames for $30. So in total, you can get a very high quality and super nice poster for $60. Now, I have 4 of them, so I have about $120 worth of posters, which is a lot of money to some people, but it is something I absolutely do not regret. And the newest poster I bought that literally came in yesterday, as of filming this video, it is Thursday. It is by far my favorite, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. If you were on my stream, actually, twitch.tv/PlasmsManga, I stream a decent amount on there. I showed the poster and some figures and manga I got. So if you like to have a nice little sneak peek at some early stuff that I got, go down on my Twitch is in the description. Go follow. Go say what's up. That was the best segue I've had in my life. That was so good. But yeah, the posters are beyond amazing. I am oh so excited to put my 4th one up. And you know, official JoJo posters are pretty expensive because they're pretty out of stock. But if you just yank it off the internet and put it into a Costco printing, you can get them for 30 bucks, like, which is not a bad deal, whatsoever. Now, I guess you could say this goes on with the figure section, but accessorize. Add things that aren't really manga. Like you can't see up here, I'll show a photo, but I have a pretty big Lego collection on the top of my shelves. And I have 2 really nice swords behind the camera. It really distinguishes, so when someone walks into my room, it's like, oh, just another regular manga collection. It's like, holy shit, this is fucking sick. Like, you gotta really wow the people into realizing, okay, your collection is different from other people. That really will make you stand out and will really make you someone different, someone that stands out from the rest of the community. I know people that have massive collections. Massive collections don't always mean they're the coolest. You could have a really nice small collection. Mine's not small. There's about 500 volumes here, or 450, and it looks professional. It looks so unbelievably professional. I even have little lights here that shine at night, which makes it look even more cool. Someone in my Twitch chat said, so I have them on stream, and basically they look like the gates to heaven. It's just because my webcam is so unbelievably bad. I need to get a new one, but it looks so good at night. It is beautiful. But that's pretty much it. If you're gonna take away one thing from this video, is this: step outside your comfort zone, do things you wouldn't do, and have some fun. Manga collecting is all about having fun, not sticking to trends and popular series. It's all about exploring and finding something new. You never know you found something, a true hidden gem, until you read it. There's so much more excitement into finding a new series that you love that you've never heard of before and spreading the word. It's a really good feeling in the manga community, and seeing people pick it up is always a very nice feeling. Like when people bought the first volume of Blue Lock, I got a lot of shout outs for that. And it makes me very happy because I've been preaching the series for so long. It was so under the radar for I don't know how long. So when it finally, people started to pick it up and give it the attention it deserved, it made me very happy. So do that. Have some fun. It's all about just having fun. If you find a manga you don't like, then obviously don't buy more. I have a lot of series like that. But yes, I love you guys. If you have any other tips and tricks for personalizing your collection, put them down in the comments. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Take care.